Hey, I'm James, and in this video, I'm going to show you 10 amazing kitchen gadgets that are going to help you cook and eat like a pro. I purchased these a while back, and since using them, I find that they make cooking a little less annoying and they save a bunch of time in the kitchen. So let's get right onto them. Now, I love cooking, but I hate all of the prep work that comes with it. Chopping vegetables, ain't nobody got time for that. It's no wonder why chefs delegate sous chefs to handle all the tedious slicing, dicing, and chopping. You know, the grunt work. Well, the Kitchen Master Slicer Dicer is your new sous chef. It's a neat gadget that will not only cut your vegetables, it will dramatically cut down your prep time as well. Seeing is believing, so watch this. How many minutes and tears later would it take you to chop 4 onions so precisely like this? You have to admit that that's impressive. If you bought this $25 gadget to chop onions alone, it would be so worth it, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let me go ahead and chop a few potatoes before you blink again. Watch this. Just like that, you perfectly cut shoestring fries in seconds. And if you want those restaurant-style steak fries, simply switch out the blade, you get 3 of them. And now I can chop bigger pieces with ease. I mean, those potatoes just go through the blade like butter. It's truly amazing, the whole potato, right through this. This device allows me to chop huge volumes of my favorite fruits and vegetables in no time whatsoever. No doubt about it, this is a huge time saver in the kitchen. You can cut all kinds of fruits and vegetables, like these apples here. Something about cutting the apples this way makes me want to eat more of them. It just makes it easier to eat and it looks pretty cool. If you're trying to get kids or adults to eat more apples, then this is the gadget that will do it. It will also cut through carrots, bell peppers, as you can see here, perfectly diced, cucumbers, and even tomatoes. If you weren't much of a cook before, this device will inspire you to cook again. Think of all the recipes you can make so quickly and easily. Excellent for taco night. And you know those veggie trays that cost a fortune at the grocery store? You can make your own in seconds and at a fraction of the cost. What I especially love about this is the huge built-in container that all of your chopped produce falls in. It's almost impossible to make a mess in your kitchen, and you get a lid that comes with it, so you can just snap on the lid and store all of your chopped up goodness right in the refrigerator. So convenient, and at only $25, this extraordinary gadget is cheaper than many cutting boards. If you choose to buy this, they also give you a super sharp peeler as well. So if you don't want the electronic peeler that I'm about to present, then now you have one that's going to glide through the toughest fruit and vegetable skins with no trouble at all. With this gadget, peeling potatoes is as simple as pushing a button. With the Rotato Express, you can virtually peel any fruit or vegetable in mere seconds. This is what it will look like out of the box. You simply place your fruit or vegetable on the pronged base here. We'll use a potato to illustrate. Then you want to lock your potato down from the top. This holds it into place. Then you slide the cutting arm towards the top of the potato, push the button, and look at it go. That is one hot potato. Hands-free peeling at its best. As you can see, it's making a long continuous strip of potato skin long enough to practically use as a jump rope. A boring task that would normally take you many times longer is done in just seconds. And this cool kitchen gadget doesn't just peel potatoes. You can peel cucumbers, apples, pears, peaches, onions, and even soft and delicate produce like tomatoes. And just when you thought you've seen it all, check out this cool trick you can do with the Rotato Express. Just score your potato in quarters like this. You don't want to cut all the way inside. Place the potato on the base, and in the press of a button, you now have instant hash browns. That is just incredible. It's a gadget like this that will motivate you to consume more fruit and vegetables. I know it has for me. And at only $18 and some change on Amazon, it's a tiny investment that will save you a lot of time in the kitchen. I'm willing to bet you have one of these big, clunky colanders that take up a lot of precious space in your kitchen cabinets. Typically, it's buried underneath a mountain of bowls, so it's always a joy to retrieve when you need to use it. I've been there. Well, I have a product that claims to take the strain out of straining. This is the Snap and Strain, a strainer that clips right onto any size pot or pan. Watch as I strain this pasta with the Snap and Strain. That's incredible, and not a single strand of pasta fell out. The clips are very sturdy and fit securely on any pot or pan, so this is not going to go anywhere even when you're straining heavy foods. Since this product is made from heat-resistant silicone, you can leave this attached while you're cooking as it can withstand up to 450-degree temperatures. The holes are not too big or too small, so you can strain everything from potatoes to baby English peas. And because it's 75% smaller than the average colander, You could tuck this away in a drawer if you wanted. You can't do that with a colander. I personally love that it's dishwasher safe and it doesn't take up the entire rack like ordinary colanders. So the Snap and Strain, it's super practical. It's truly something any person watching this could use, and at only $12 and some change, it's affordable for everyone and competitively priced against most colanders on Amazon. This product makes you wonder, why wasn't this ingenious idea thought of ages ago? Now, I love butter. I mean, who doesn't? It's gold that you can eat, but spreading it on bread proves to be impossible sometimes. Butter lovers across the world echo the same frustration I have, which is why there are hundreds of butter gadgets out there, but I think I have one that trumps them all. The Max Space Butter Dispenser. This is how it looks. You just take your stick of butter, load it inside the gadget, screw on the end, turn the crank, and out comes a thin and beautiful ribbon of butter that melts easily on your favorite foods, like these fresh ears of corn. Now this is time-lapse, but it only took a minute for that to melt. This is great for slices of toast, and of course my favorite, piping hot smashed baked potatoes. There's no limit to what you can use this butter gadget for. Well, maybe I'm getting a little out of hand. It's easy to use, and because the ribbons of butter come out so thin, spreading it with a knife is unnecessary. What really won me over with this gadget is that it houses the entire stick of butter, so when I'm done, I can just put this right back in the refrigerator and I don't have to fiddle with that greasy wax paper. It's not cheaply made, so you will have this dispenser for many years to come. And with it priced at under $15, it's cheaper than most pepper grinders. This cool $5 tool does one thing, and it does the one thing very well. It separates egg yolks from egg whites. We all know there are hundreds of egg gadgets out there, but here's what distinguishes this one from the others. First, it firmly hooks onto the side of the bowl into which you want your egg whites to drop. Next, it has this little raised edge here, a surface that's designed for neatly cracking your eggs. So you can stop cracking your eggs on the counter like I used to do, or on the bowls themselves, as that little slimy egg drips often run down to the side of the bowl and onto your counters. After cracking the eggs into the base, you may need to tilt the separator to get all of that egg white out of there, but as you can see, it caught the yolk while allowing the egg white to run through those slots. Not bad at all. And if you want to skip the mess and hassle that often comes with separating eggs, then I recommend this handy little gadget. Now, I don't know about you, but I really don't like it when I'm eating and then I put syrup on my plate or any dip and it just goes everywhere on my plate. Well, that's where these clever little dip clips come in hand. These mini side bowls securely cling onto the rim of your plate, whether it's glass, paper, or plastic, so they're not going anywhere. And if you're fussy about food touching other foods, then these dip clips are a perfect solution. Now, I love these for syrup because that sticky mess runs everywhere on my plate and onto my other food. And if you think about it, these clips are not just limited for ooze-proofing your dips. They're useful for containing your baked beans at a barbecue so that your buns don't get drenched in that baked bean sauce. You can use it again for dips. I got ranch over here, applesauce, or for small snack foods like trail mix. And if you're particular about double dippers like me, then these are an absolute must-have in your life because now everyone has their own little dunking station. Since these come in different colors, they're great for identifying whose plate is whose. The options with this brilliant product are endless, and I'm quite sure this is something you will use over and over again. Now, I can't say enough great things about this revolutionary and yet somewhat controversial product. The Rollie Egg Master cooks eggs, and it does this task so easily and conveniently. This is what the device looks like out of the box. You just plug it in, wait for the light to turn green, spray the chamber with cooking spray, crack 1 to 2 eggs inside, then wait for it to erect your cylindrical shaped eggs. That's the controversial part about this product. Based on the reviews of this gadget, people apparently haven't had foods shaped in a cylinder before. But despite the naysayers, I enjoy making breakfast this way, and I eat more eggs because of this product. The eggs come out fluffy, they're fully cooked, and they taste like eggs. I'm not dirtying up a pan, a spatula, silverware, and I'm not making a mess on my stove and counters by making eggs this way. I can have the eggs in only minutes and I really didn't have to watch over them, unlike how I have to do with a stove. The machine is quite predictable and pops the eggs out at the same time every time, so I can get ready for work or school while the machine is doing all of the work for me. And because of its compact design, this would be excellent for the office, dorm rooms, or campers. I had to throw a joke in there. And if anything, the Rollie Egg Master is way less dangerous to use than a stove, so this gadget would be perfect for kids. And you're not just limited with eggs with this product. You can make pancakes with sausage, French toast, and the other day I had eggs with a hot dog center, so you can get very creative with your egg dishes. The only limit with this gadget is your imagination, and at only $12 and some change on Amazon, you really can't beat that price. Any product that makes the chore of washing dishes a little easier is a win for me. Now the OXO soap dispensing brush does exactly what it says. It dispenses soap right from the brush onto your dirty dishes with an easy push of a button. I mean, how cool is that? To use this, you first unscrew the back end of the handle and add soap directly into the reservoir here. I promise you, after having this gadget, filling the brush up with soap will probably be the hardest part about doing the dishes. It has these durable nylon bristles that are safe for non-stick cookware, so you don't have to worry about it scratching your pots or pans. And because these bristles are so strong, heavy effort is not required to thoroughly clean those dirty dishes. It's equipped with the scraper on the backside, so baked on food doesn't stand a chance. Now I've had my soap dispensing brush for about a month now, and so far I haven't had a problem with it. You can tell it's well made and it has a comfortable grip when you're using it. If you hate doing the dishes like me, you know, to the point where there are just no more clean plates and forks left, then I highly recommend this product. It's priced at just under $9 on Amazon. That's a pretty cool deal. Now earlier in the video, I presented the Kitchen Master Slicer Dicer, a tool that perfectly chops and dices your favorite fruits and vegetables. Well, I have a gadget that not only chops, but grinds and blends as well. It's called the Ninja Express Chopper, a small yet powerful device that claims to effortlessly chop, grind, and blend all types of ingredients for easy meal preparation. And I have to say, after using this for a few months, it definitely exceeded my expectations, especially considering its low price of $20. Look at it crush ice into snow. The machine blasts through ice like nobody's business, and now I have fresh snow, excellent for making deliciously tasty snow cones, the perfect summer treat. Do you want to build a snowman? The real test though is, can it chop onions and garlic? Here I have a few onion chunks. I'm just going to toss them in the chopper and have the machine do all of the precise work for me. And in just a few pulses, I have perfectly chopped onions in a jiffy. Now watch as this thing minces enough garlic to ward off vampires for days. As you can see, all of the garlic is evenly chopped. And how about my favorite? Only 2 ingredients: frozen strawberries with a splash of almond milk. And now you have yet another delicious, guilt-free, and dairy-free dessert. When you think about it, there's almost nothing you can't make. Chicken salad, fresh salsa, fruity or veggie-packed smoothies, and probably my favoriteest treat of all, ice cream. With only 3 ingredients: a frozen banana, I put it in the freezer 20-30 minutes, some chocolate syrup, and a little bit of almond milk. With that, I can whip up a quick and easy homemade treat sure to please. And as you can see, it has the consistency, and also it has the taste of a Wendy's Frosty. It's actually pretty good. There's practically nothing to put together when you get this. It's nice and compact. Now I'm going to admit that while this is like having a food processor and blender all in one machine, it's not a perfect 5-star product. Now don't get me wrong, it works well overall, but you still have to cut up your vegetables to a degree so that they fit in the machine, so this isn't going to eliminate all prep work. There are times that the smoothies aren't 100% smooth. You also can't add ingredients as the machine runs. And it's important that you don't fill this already small cup more than halfway, or else your chopped pieces won't be the same size. So because I want this product to last me for a few years, I use my Kitchen Master to chop more of those fibrous vegetables, and I reserve this for blending softer foods like hummus, smoothies, salsa, and the occasional time I need garlic. However, I still recommend this gadget as it's reasonably priced and it beats having no blender or processor at all. This final nifty little gadget, the Steamship Boat Silicone Steamer Lid, has definitely been a wonderful addition in my cooking life. Now here's why. Because I'm not the most organized person in the world, I often misplace lids to many of my pots, so these come in handy. And these lids are actually better for your pots, in my opinion, because they have these little holes on the top here, which allow just enough steam to escape out, preventing your food from boiling over. It's also good for preventing splatters on the stove, so that's one less mess to clean up. And the little kid inside me has to mention how cool it is to watch the steam vent out of the ship. Kids, and people like me, will love this. But probably my favorite use for this product is steaming fresh vegetables in the microwave. Steaming vegetables in Chef Mike can be a tricky process, which is why I used to spend a fortune buying those individually portioned out veggie steamer bags. I hope that there will be a better and cheaper way to steam in the microwave, and this product makes it so effortlessly possible. I just grab a bowl, dump the veggies in with a couple tablespoons of water, place it in the mic with the lid on top, and in a short few minutes I have freshly steamed fork tender vegetables that didn't break the bank. You can steam just about any vegetable in the microwave with this product. Broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, and Brussels sprouts if you're into that kind of thing. If you found this information to be useful, click like on this video and be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I'm interested to know which was your favorite gadget. Let me know in a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.